Well, the next out of line.
Doug, what is that fine instrument you've got?
Well, I've just been gifted this.
Well, by some quality guitar player.
No, some twat.
It's very nice.
Well, it's you. And they know what I mean. Because they're used to you now.
Well, let me just tell you this, that guitar...
Well, they've been used by you anyway.
No, that guitar is probably about 75 years old.
Yeah.
My auntie, who's about that age, used to have lessons on it when she was 10. So, let's call it 70 years old.
Well, talking 75 years old, I had a customer in yesterday with this.
I don't bother about that, we're talking about this.
We know, we've gone off that now.
It's not about you,
There's nothing to
about
talk...
that.
What is there to talk about this guitar?
Well,
to
something.
The customers. They're more discerning.
No, something.
They know that's a load of shit. That's come from
Well,
some kind of catalogue guitar. It's been made in Poland, I think. This is before everything was made in China.
Start knocking Poland, you'll have... That'll cause problems for you.
Well, no, but they were made down to a price. They weren't made up to a quality.
Okay, where are they made in Poland?
They were made... Well, I don't know. It doesn't say.
Right, okay, yeah.
But it probably was.
Well, you got,
we had a lot of stuff that was made in Romania and Poland and everything in the 60s. We didn't go any further afield than that in them days.
Oh, right, okay. You're going to cause international problems here, this video is.
Good.
I see you've got a bolt-on neck there, so it's a deluxe model.
The deluxe model, yeah. This is like...
That one.
Well, yeah, that's a bolt-on neck, a big bolt that runs through the... They didn't even get it in the bloody centre. Look how far out true it is.
That's your boss eyes.
It's piss off. Look. It's all over that side. It's on the scunt.
Yeah, a little bit.
What do you mean a little bit?
Character building. Let's not.
No, it's just been made down to
Let's
a price.
not knock.
I think the price was about £1.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't get cheaper than nothing.
No.
Anyway, so that's a lovely. Plus, you've got that lovely case here. Look. Yeah.
And they've got lovely machine heads on. Look at the lovely. It's even got a number stamped on it.
Oh yeah, serial number.
They didn't get it in line, but they got it on it.
Yeah, I better look that up. Do you know what make it might be? Is there any identifying things on it?
Well, look at the finish.
Looks like it's had scurvy or something.
Has it been near a fire? Have you had it leaned in against a fire somewhere?
No, my auntie gave it to me to give to you.
She'd probably leaned it against a radiator and it was keeping it warm.
It's been in my hall for about a year and a half, just standing there, getting on my nerves. I was going to hang it on the wall, but
I mean, look at the neck shape.
I'm not that bothered.
They just banged.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
Brilliant. They just made right down to a price of very little.
This could be the John Merrick model, you know.
Yeah. Isn't that good looking? Lovely.
Oh yeah, it's nice like this. I bet that won't move from here for a long time.
It will. It'll go throwing up the corner over there.
And you throw it in the bin.
And then there's this one you've given me.
Well, that's been gifted to you from Kerry.
Well, I think this is grand. It'll do.
In fact, I've just changed my mind.
Especially the nut. I like the nut.
50 quid, Doug.
It's very much in the...
If you're making money, I want my share.
Melody guitars, Italy. You can tell it's Italy.
Oh.
They're all the same.
Come Star. Melody guitars, number 500. Look.
Yeah.
It's a model. It's a 500 model.
And the bridge is cut. It hasn't lifted so much as warped.
Is that a beer mat underneath there?
But
yeah. Is it like a bit of a bevel under the bridge? What's that? Is that like supposed to be?
No, it's warped. It's twisted. It's dry. As that bit's dried,
yeah.
The bit that wasn't glued down very well is just twisted upwards.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's the wood.
There's a bit of the pull of the springs.
It looks like there's a bit of hardboard on.
Stop putting your finger in it.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at this! Look at the colour of my hands on that display. Look at that.
Who cares?
Looks like I'm dead.
Well, you will be in a minute if you keep messing with this. I've got to put this right.
Do you think you can? Are you up to that task of repairing the nuts?
No. I'll have to get somebody in. I'll get Lauren in.
What about those quality machine heads? Quality machine heads?
Well, they're all working. I can see that they're all working machine heads.
It's a nice detail on there. Look. Yeah.
There was a make in Italy that made all these guitars, the same place. This is from the same factory, you can tell.
Melody.
And I can't remember the name of them.
So it's Melody 500, made in Italy.
No. Yeah,
No, I'm saying, but,
Antoria,
but this one is a Melody 500 made in Italy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But it's the company that I can tell where they've come from. That's the same. That's the same on all the models. This.
Oh, these are the
cover.
same components.
No, this piece of plastic here.
No, it's like say the key fob for like an Aston Martin and a
That's
Ford
right,
Fiesta,
yeah.
shared components. Yeah.
I can't remember what is it, an Antoria? What was that? No, it isn't. Used to make a lot of 12 strings. This company did.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Johnny. Good.
But in my old age, I've forgotten. I've gone befuddled.
You kidding me? I hadn't noticed. Yeah. Right then, put that to one side.
Well, no, I quite like this. I might make this guitar my own and do it up for myself. Well, it's a guitar I can throw around the house.
It's very disrespectful.
I love the fretting as well. I hope we're becoming a guitar now.
If you like it that much, why don't you refret it, Doug?
I don't like it that much. It's a fine instrument. It's be top of the range.
Yeah. Oh.
I had this one in yesterday from a 75-year-old gentleman. And it's Hofner bass.
Oh, yeah.
The electrics work. Jeff Pugh's put them right. He's put some delightful screws in though. Wait till I see him.
He's too busy building his house, Jeff is, I think.
His amplifiers.
Look at that. Oh, distributed by Selma.
Selma, yeah, distributed though.
I bet.
This is in the days of Selma.
I bet Selma used to distribute millions of guitars, didn't they? Different
Probably,
brands.
yeah. They were a big company in Paris.
Did they own Hofner, or did Hofner own Selma?
No, Hofner were made in Germany.
No, but did Selma and Hofner, were they like...
I don't think so.
Ah.
The big fault with this, it's only one of them, but it's a big fault, is the truss rod, as you can see, which is there, won't turn.
Well, that's nothing you
And the neck is bent more than a banana.
Let's have a quick look.
But yeah, angle down, you can see the swoop.
I've got it.
The action was quite, actually,
You get your big fat sausages off it.
be quiet. The bloke who owns it, who's bought it, has bought it to replace his double bass. He plays double bass in, he plays jazz and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And the action high didn't bother him at all because he says, I'm used to high actions on my double basses. But he does want the truss rod fixing.
He
So
probably wants it more for like nostalgia and aesthetics, doesn't he?
No, he's going to use it.
No, I mean it looks quite good. Once it's done up, it'll look nice.
Yeah.
If you know the guy playing jazz, that'll look great, won't it?
Yeah.
How much did he pay for that?
Dave loved it because of all the, all the worn out bits. Because you know his life.
Now, how much did the guy pay for that?
I've no idea. Not much.
Just curious what something like
He's
that
had
would
a
cost.
lot of problems.
Oh yeah.
This has come apart, this joint, and they've put a peg in there.
A peg.
Yeah.
This is nice. I like the wear and tear on this.
But yeah.
Who was the previous owner? Was it anybody who was...
No, somebody round here probably. The joint is coming apart, and this is, I don't know how that's happened. I should imagine this, the neck pulling forward, which it has done, has pulled this up there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. They're very hard to get off, these Hofners, these necks.
Is that because they're well glued on?
I think they're welded.
Well, don't you just heat it up and then...
Yeah, you'd think that, wouldn't you?
Gently, gently.
That's exactly what you'd think. And you'd be totally wrong with these bloody things. Time you've heated up, you've melted the guitar.
Well, as long as it doesn't catch fire, you'd be okay. And if it did catch fire, you probably wouldn't notice.
No, you
that
heat it
had
with hot water, you don't heat it with, steam.
hot water. Yeah, steam, yeah. You do know that steam isn't water. You can't... Well, you try having a bath tonight...
In some steam?
In some steam.
Yeah.
And I'll come and pay
I probably need a bath in some steam.
I'll come to your funeral.
It's such a shame that the truss rod doesn't work because I've got to get the fingerboard off to replace it.
Yeah, but you'll enjoy that. What did you say to me the other day? I like a challenge.
I do. That's why I took it in.
Yeah.
I said that to the bloke. I said, I'm glad you bought me that. I need a challenge in my life.
Anyway, next thing is, that looks like Graham's...
I've got Joanne's guitars in,
No.
Joanne Darlington.
Oh yeah, why?
Because she's She's getting on in advanced years, in her 50s now. Her eyesight's gone.
Kidding me?
Like everybody's does. Most people anyway.
Yeah.
One of these. They didn't even put that on
What's
straight.
that say? Oh, it's cold clock, bloody hell.
And now look at this. Look.
Oh yeah, it's a bit bad, ain't it?
That's what I've done for her. Big dots.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Bloody hell, no expense spared with the Darlington family. It's all cold clock, isn't it? And this and that. What's that one there?
Another cold clock there.
Is that, what's her name?
Same, it's been big dotted.
Is that, what's her name again?
Joanne.
Is that Joanne's as well?
Just seen. Oh, it's a fly.
Is it a killer fly? Are you scared of them?
No.
Sure.
I don't like them on my food.
Protein, Doug.
I think they're quite annoying on you.
Oh, I want to ask you something before the video ends.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with that guitar there then?
Which one?
The other Joanne one.
This one?
No, the one at the
No,
end.
both the same. It's that big dot. The dots that came in,
yeah.
they came in with the tiniest dots you've ever seen in your life. Which children would be able to see the dots, but you couldn't otherwise.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, isn't it? Who's that horrendous 12-string thing?
This?
Yeah.
Forgotten.
You don't know? It's been there for like months.
No, it hasn't. I'm doing this. I put a truss rod in it. I rebuilt the bridge back up. Somebody'd cut the bridge right out there in the section.
Yeah.
And
it's not Dave's, is it? One of Dave's purchases.
No. So anyway, that's been fixed, and I've just got to paint it in properly.
Yeah.
But I put ebony in, and this isn't ebony. I don't know what it is. It's some rubbish.
Some rubbish.
Yeah. But the trouble with it is, it's broken away there, so I've had to rebond it all.
Yeah.
I've got to polish that up next.
Yeah.
Because I've had to rebond the neck back in, and it's broken away from the body and broken away from the block that's here.
Oh yeah.
So I've done all that, which will help with the action, but the neck angle was set wrong initially. So they didn't give it any angle, so you've got nothing to work with.
Okay.
I've had to lower the body, because the body had raised up with the pull of 12 strings, they always bloody do.
Yeah.
And I've got it flat now. With
Put
my
one of your
little
truss rod
truss
things.
rod
I just put one of
system,
your things in, haven't you?
Yeah. So that's done now. And I've just got to polish this and paint it today, and then I can string it tomorrow.
That's interesting. It's been cut in half.
That's the go. Yeah, it broke off.
It's a nice
I don't
fix.
know why, but he's glued it back on,
so
and
you mean, yeah.
he's done it himself. So I'm not saying anything else.
No, that's all right.
It's all right.
Still works.
Done it.
Even probably a badly glued on homemade repair probably stronger than the original headstock, isn't it?
So I've done that.
Okay, right. Listen, that's that.
That one.
I think you said you were ram jam with repairs. You don't look that
Well,
bad.
what do you think all these are?
That's
Are they not anything?
4
A
guitars.
Scotch Mist.
You're getting lazy. What's that? Is that Eastman there? Who's that?
Well, it's been coming for a setup, I think.
Okay. Forget everything at the back. That's been there for years, hasn't it?
Well, 2 of them. The what's the name? The MPs.
Oh yeah.
Told me he was picking them up earlier on in the year.
Oh,
Well, before Christmas it was. Phoned me up.
Can't be that important then, can
He
it?
didn't turn up.
Perhaps he's got some problems. Who
Well, the
knows?
Conservatives are they? Not in power anymore, are they?
Oh, whatever. Yeah. Right then, listen. This, I recognise. I used to own this.
Yeah.
I owned that 30 years
He
ago.
didn't like the bigger frets.
You didn't?
No. Which is a big mistake, really, because they were really good. So he's had me to put in smaller ones now, the same size as them.
Ah, fair enough. Was that the last case of you doing what you think and it just didn't work out?
I did tell him that because he's only playing here,
Yeah.
that better, stronger frets would be the best job. But because he thought they were bigger than them,
Yeah.
so that they weren't in line,
Yeah.
well, they didn't have to be, because they're going that way.
Yeah.
So they're the highest ones, so
Yeah.
they'll clear them all the while.
Yeah.
And they weren't very much, it was only a fraction.
Yeah. I just jiggle them down then to just a little bit above the other frets.
No, you can't do that.
Oh yeah.
No.
I think he
You
is.
can have them straight,
Yeah.
and you can have them higher than the ones following.
He's a cowboy chord guitar player, Graham
I can
is.
see that.
Yeah.
I can see how he'd been playing it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I give him some better.
I think he bought. He asked me actually. He bought some new preamp thing, didn't he?
Yeah, put it all on.
There.
Stop touching it if you break it.
How the fuck am I going to break it? Just going
You
like
don't, because they're made
Careful,
in China.
careful, careful.
You know you were
Gonna snap
twatting
the
that.
guitar in half.
Well, if that control doesn't work now, I'll send him straight round your house.
Fuck me.
He'll be round your house. No, I don't want to.
Hey up. Have you got? Just get a bit of aggression out. Doody doo. Anything else going on, Doug?
I can't think of anything.
Sounds like a no to me. Yeah.
Well, I'd think of something. I'd think of it. I can't think of it, so there can't be anything. Apart from me doing that gig this weekend, I think of what else going on in my life.
Have you been practicing for your gig this weekend?
No. A tiny little bit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, only a little bit.
Does all your gear still work?
Well, it did do.
I mean, when's the last time you used it?
Only about a month ago.
All right. Is Tim still like the executive lighting and sound guy?
Yeah. I've minusculed my PA.
Oh yeah. Got like it.
My tops are a little column I've built that big.
Yeah, you made them years ago.
I know. I'll put them back in the
Oh.
system.
Well, what? I thought you never stopped using them.
No. I've been using three-way. Haven't I?
Bigger
So I've been
ones,
using
have
a
you?
three-way
Oh, can't remember.
with an 8 and a 6.5 in and a horn.
Yeah.
Well, the horn was in the middle of them in my line array system. They used to be sideways
Yeah.
in the line array, 4 aside. So the mids were. I ported the 8s, so they were doing mid,
Yeah.
slightly low mid, and then the 6.5 were doing the tops with the horn,
Yeah.
and then I got bass bins.
You had anybody falling into them recently? Gigs? You always have punters falling onto your gear, don't you?
Always, yeah.
There's always drunk, aren't they? Drunkards.
They don't mean to do it though, do they? So I mean, you just have to.
Yeah. I remember that gig you did. One of the last times I saw you, some guy fell into it and you went, "Fuck off!"
I do things like that, yeah.
Like enraged.
I was
For a
did
second.
get enraged, yeah.
Yeah. I think my camera just got bored of me. I don't know why. It's hard to imagine, but it just stopped working. I take it you've got like the tippy tappy upstairs. That's birds.
I love eating food.
Yeah. Oh, you've put some
Bread.
bread there, haven't you? Right, listen. Say goodbye then, Doug.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Is that it?
I think we've done a lesson. We've been sensible a little bit.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Minimal swearing.
Oh, but it's all from you.
You got quite a good t-shirt. Let's have a fade out on your t-shirts. It's quite good. I actually like the t-shirts.